Alright, here we are again, and I've just been working on some more hoarding quests. Let's go ahead and take a look here for the hoarding. We actually got our glass quest finished. Required a ton of, just an absolute ton of not glass. We made a ton of glass, but it required a ton of sand. I actually added an additional casting basin to help get rid of to help empty out the smeltery, because the smeltery was smelting a lot quicker than it was evacuating, so an additional basin helped out with that a lot. This setup worked out fantastic. Of course, since we have exported all the clear glass, it obviously doesn't think we have any of it. I took the sand out of there just to stop it from making more clear glass. So we've got that quest done, so let's go ahead and pick a reward. I'm getting a ton of seared bricks, and unfortunately I don't really need them. Let's just take that one. And while we're in here, let's take a look at the wood quest. Oh, look at that, 92% done. We are so close on that one. So close. When it comes to sand, we still have the double compressed sand we gotta do. That's gonna be, 81,000 sand or so. So that's going to take a bit. Not the end. Making end stone, again, is going to be sand required to do that one. Soul sand, we've got that cooking up. Dirt collection. We need quadruple compressed dirt. We got that one going. So really, it's just another, kind of waiting to get this stuff done. How do I get back in here? Oh yeah, clouds. We'll get to that one eventually. I have no idea what we'll get there. And yeah, I really should make this 16 meg storage too. But anyway, let's check out and see what that bag is, and let's go ahead and use these hearts. Doink, doink. Alright, 16 lives. That's awesome. So, oh, by the way, speaking of lives, I went ahead. When I was on 13 lives, weird things were happening. Mobs were spawning randomly. It seemed as though the AE system wasn't working all that well. It was really weird. It's really weird. So I went ahead and got more lives immediately, so get off that unlucky number 13. Okay, a bunch of armor. That's great, I guess. I mean, I am wearing diamond. Whatever. Well, so anyway, let's just move right on here. Somebody done stole my barrels! No, I'm just kidding. I finally got around to importing everything into the AE system here. I added another 2 64K storage drives, and as you can see, we're still kinda... I mean, we're not even half full. We're about just a little bit over a third of the way through with our storage. So, I mean, we've got plenty of storage, especially if I make that 16 meg cell. Oh wait, that's something I always... Yeah, see, you get a 16 meg cell back, so it's really not the end of the world to make that thing. But so anyway, I suppose we can keep on going. So, I had a stack of furnaces right here making glass, and that churned through the glass really quick. Right here is an igneous extruder with a whole bunch of pulverizers. I mean, just... I need so much sand, it's kind of ridiculous. If we take a look at our sand count now, about 7,000, that's good. That's getting close to an appropriate amount. Soul sand, about 4,000. Excellent. We need about, 6,000 more there. Let's put some of this stuff in here. We don't need a lot of this stuff. Yeah, just throw that in there. Don't need all the seared bricks. Although it's nice that we have them now, I guess. What else should we... What else? So, I also have been adding basically every couple of play sessions or so. I just keep adding on more igneous extruders. And the count's going up, but it's a long way off from how much we need. So I think I'm just going to keep adding them down here until we get, some kind of a decent, acceptable generation amount. When it comes to dirt, What are we looking at here? 35,000. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Moving right along. Should really clean up these barrels. They don't need to be there for any reason. But yeah, so with all of this opened up, this is a lot more open. I don't really know what to do with this area anymore. I guess make future notes. I thought I was going to keep this kind of, you know, all by itself with the barrels, but clay keeps filling up super quick. Like, I just emptied out this entire barrel into the AE system like an hour or two ago, and it's already back up to like 5,000. I mean, it's just so much generation. Walia got or Wayla. I keep calling it something weird. It's Wayla. And unfortunately, I need to set that back up the way I like it. But let me show off something really cool that the updated Wayla does. It shows you liquids. Check this out. Making witch water, 44%. Oh, that's so cool. I love that. That's exactly what it should do. I wish I could remember how to configure Wayla. Is that in here underneath controls? Thumbcraft, oh yeah, it's right. You just kind of come right into here. Nope, that's not it. Oh, numpad 1. Numpad 0. Wayla kick config screen. What doink? Look at that. Configure aspect. I think we can kind of move where this guy is. I think I liked him being right about there. What was the default? Was 50? Let's remember that 50. Let's put him at about... and back at 50. I liked it being down right around here. And we wanted the alpha to be at 1, so it was actually... yeah, there we go. Now we're talking. That's what I like, because for some reason my brain just naturally wants to orient information to the top of the screen, so yeah, there we go. I like that. So we got that going. I'm not sure if I showed off the expanded tank and lava production. We had to expand that out. We were finally getting really low on the lava and whatnot. Our engines are having trouble. Like seriously, this one's down at 0. I'm down to 1 or 2 engines only having power again. So that's interesting. Actually, all of these engines have a lot of power now. Okay, so maybe I need to rethink. It's weird how power gets pulled out sometimes. So, but we have quite a few engines now. How many do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we have 18 magmatic dynamos here. And boy oh boy, our base uses up the power, that's for darn sure. So, since these For the Hoarding quests are basically just sort of like a time sink right now, I just have to wait for these processes to go. I tried to get started on Hell's Kitchen, and I was able to make these instruments no problem. I mean, these utensils were easy as pie to make. However, I need fresh milk to make butter and the cheese and the cream. So I need a cow. I ain't got no cows. I ain't got no cows at all. So I did this crazy thing where I started going with this idea that I'm going to build out this grass platform. And it didn't really work out so well. Here, let's put our quest items away for now. Oh, I've got cobblestone in here and a presser. Here, let's take that stuff out. Actually, I think I'd rather be wearing that leather armor than this diamond armor. I mean, this diamond armor is just super sweet. So here, let's do that. Yeah, now we're styling. So, I went ahead with this idea of building out this grass platform out here. And we'll get into what this is. But here's the problem, is that... well, here, we can bring up the map, right? Let's turn the mini-map on, and let's turn the biome overlay on as well to see what we're doing here. So that dark green area right there, that's all jungle. So all of this platform was in jungle. which meant that these little kitties were spawning everywhere. I wasn't getting any cows, barely any pigs, barely any sheep, and certainly not any chickens with these darn cats running around. So, you know, and I built it over the void, so, and I didn't want to just get rid of all this dirt, so I just bricked over it, hoping that a cow would spawn here. No cows. No cows. Because this little bit right here is prairie? Plains. I always say prairie instead of plains. And so, you know, I tried putting some grass down. That didn't work. So, it's been taking forever to get cows to spawn. I built this platform over here, and this is totally, completely in plains and river. And so I'm definitely going to get some cows here. It's just a matter of time to, you know, get them to actually spawn. And unfortunately, I've been working... Oh, you kind of take a peek over there. I've been working on, once we do get cows, producing a whole bunch of them. So before we get over there, let's go ahead and explain this thing right here. So the idea with this guy is there's a sickle in this one, and I put bone meal in here. And what happens is the bone meal hits here, grows a bunch of grass, and this guy harvests, or, you know, scythes the ground, picking up all those seeds, and then the hopper scoops them up and throws them into here. Look at this. This is insane how many seeds you get. I mean, it's just, this is literally about, I think it was 34 bone meal that I put in the machine to test it. And this is everything that's spat out. It was kind of insane. I'm pretty sure it's every seed I could possibly need. So from here on out, all I really need to do is just come and get the seed I need for whatever quest I need, and then just manually build up a stack of seeds, and then kind of go from there. So, I put, you know, in the future I'll remember that I should just do it by hand. Just do it by hand with a vacuum hopper nearby, and you're good to go. You're absolutely good to go. So, that being done, let's go check out this. This took up a ton of room downstairs. But let's go upstairs first to show this off. So, there's nothing changed in our mob system up there. The only difference is I came up here a little bit higher so that the mobs don't auto-die when they drop, but it turned out to still not be enough, so I ended up putting... ooh, man, it's getting... Ooh-wee! It's almost acting like I got holes up there or something. Look at this system go. This is great. Might have to turn that down. So I've just got vines down here to catch the mobs, so to speak, and I might need to rethink that, because the mob grinder back here sometimes doesn't sense there's mobs. But... So anyway, as you can see, it does a good job cleaning that up. Running these pipes and the ductwork all the way up here was quite the chore. But this thing's, churning away like a champ. Go down to the next level here, so we were just up there. I've got a huge 3x3x3 mob essence tank here, all to run this thing. I got a little spawner down there and another grinder. And I'm pretty sure I have something in there. Let's just turn it on and take a look. And this is mostly just sort of proof of concept. There's a countdown timer for it to start. Oh, I guess I got sheep in there. That's fine, I could use some more wool in the system. So I have the mob grinder right now set to just, the grinder, to just churn up anything that's in there for right now. I can turn that off if I want. It's, pretty straightforward. But we can go down there and check out what that is. We can, turn it off, so we'll probably go in there. But unfortunately, I thought the mobs would spawn in a much smaller area. Like, I thought mobs would spawn in 3x3. Now, it's huge. It's like possibly a 7x7 area that they spawn in around that guy. So, wow. So I really wanted to have another elevator down, but it's full. Is that... You're up there, right? Yeah, everything's cool. Everything's cool. So, as you can see, this thing really took up the space. Like, super took up the space. Yep, witch water's still going good there. So, I just got this red net cable going down. This was cool. Red net cable. I'm going to start using this more often. Let's just go ahead and jump in here, take a look. So, this is pretty straightforward. I'm taking advantage of the fact that I have 2 bricks, 2 blocks of space underneath me to work. So I've got the liquiduct going down, I've got just a mess of, it looks nice and clean from this side, but that's just all facades. A whole bunch of just, crazy piping back there. Here, I'm gonna forget that this is open, so let's just go ahead and fill that back in. We'll take a look this way. So you can see all the piping. It's ugly. I've never worked with this with spawners and grinders before, so there's a little bit of trial and error, but I finally figured it out. So if we come back over this way to take a look, yeah, everything like I said, everything's pretty straightforward. I have snuck in a little switch. There's a lever up there to get the fluid to come out here, and I don't know if what I'm doing upstairs is correct on the mob, or the essence tank that's from the mob grinder, or from the actual, enemy mob grinder. What I have is basically a pipe coming out that's powered, you can't see it there, and then another pipe that's just going in. And so there's this weird thing where this spawner will suck in fluid from this tank, but this grinder here won't push out its fluid into this tank unless it has a way in, so yeah, I'm still learning. Probably still a lot longer way to go. I think that came out weird. Alright, but one of the problems that I noticed is when I was over here working on that, I'm too far away to spawn anything on the platform over there. So our island is finally big enough to where I have to worry about chunks being loaded. So I think what I'm going to do now is actually install a little chunk loader. And here, we can use our map to get this. Here, let's just turn... Oops. Yeah, we want the biome overlay off. Oh. And then... What's the minimap zoom? Oh, it's just Z. Okay, well, here, let's... Alright, let's just try to figure out where about the center of our map is. Okay, so the center of our map is about here. Is there a 3x3 area we can kinda... Well, maybe we'll just put the chunk loader right here. I don't know, I kinda like this area, right here. This seems good. If we put them, right in the ground there. It's kinda offset with this thing, though. Yeah, here seems good. So, let's go ahead and make one. And I'm almost positive that they're in here. That is not how you spell chunk. This is a chunk loader, though. And I need an enchantment table, which is books, obsidian, and I think I actually have that. Oh, I don't have books. Really? I don't have a book? Seriously? I'm pretty sure I can make books like this. Yeah, I can make books like that. Except I'm out of patterns. I only needed the one book, though. And that should be good, because I can make one of these now, and then I can make one of the... Oh, I don't have enough gold. And voila! Chunk loader! I love chunk loaders. Chunk loaders are one of the best inventions ever! Look at all these dang cats. Oh, I got a sheep over there. Great! Where do we wanted to put it one more offset from here, right? Yeah, because if we put it in line with him, we can kind of make it a little bit more decorative. Let's just put them right down and say, show the lasers. So where are you going out to now? You're definitely not far enough now. So let's go 4 chunks and see how far out that goes. Okay, it looks like it's just barely catching it over here. Hey, we got a chicken too. Okay, that's almost exactly what we want to see. And wow, it looks like 4 chunks is kind of exactly what we need. So that's actually a 4 chunk by 4 chunk area that it's doing. So it's actually 16 chunks. So hopefully my computer's been doing the game has been having a really good time keeping up with all the mods and everything. And I hope it's because I've been trying to do the right thing when it comes to, you know, doing the least laggiest sort of stuff. Okay, it looks like the beam might be passing through this funny. Oh no, it looks really good. Let's get up there and take a look. And if that's the case, alright, so let's square up here and make sure, actually, we can just sort of, now we'll go up there and look. We'll be able to get a great view of our island here as well. Oh, listen to all those mobs. They are angry. Oh, look at this. That line's just slicing right over there. This is perfect. Alright, 4 chunk loader it is. This looks great. Alright, let's sneak up to the edge here and gaze at our little... Oh, neat. Alright. Well, now that we got that loaded, hopefully that means more critters will spawn there and I can finally get my dang cow and I can progress on some more of these quests. Because a lot of this stuff should be pretty simple. It's just a matter of grinding away the ingredients. But I'm still having a lot of fun playing this Agrarian Skies. You know, props to all the people that made the mod pack happen. This is some good fun. So, on that note, thanks for watching, everybody.